This is the second version of level 4. I just want to give you guys a different version of what might come up. Construct an equilateral triangle with s equals 12 inches. Well, we all know how to do that. Basically, we just make one side, and then we do the equilateral triangle construction. So that's not going to involve a whole lot of explaining at the beginning. Here's s at 12 inches. Now, okay. So I make my two arcs, and of course I finish my equilateral triangle. The next part is where the part will get difficult. So everybody's comfortable constructing equilateral triangle, right? I'm not assuming unfairly. Everybody knows how to do that, right? Okay. Now construct a circle that touches all three vertices of the triangle. So here's a hard thing. How do I find the center of the triangle so that I can make a circle that's exactly centered? Anybody have any idea? Sorry?
Divide 12 by 2.
Divide 12 by 2? How will that help? You're really onto something here. So this is kind of the simple but very smart way of dealing with this. If I go and I make a dot right here at 6 inches, and I make another one here at 6 inches, and I make another one here at 6 inches. Does anyone see what's going on here? What might happen here?
Give you a little triangle.
Little triangle is not going to help us. We could do that little triangle, but that's not going to help us. We want to find the exact center. Does anyone see how we can do this?
3 in, 3 inches.
What if I go from each midpoint to the opposite vertex?
Oh, I get it.
Where are all three of these segments going to intersect?
In the middle.
Exactly in the center of the triangle. You guys get that? So that tells us where to put the point for our circle. You guys understand how we came up with that? Cool. Okay. So then, we can construct our circle. How do I know how wide to make it? It's kind of obvious. How do I know how wide to make it? Just go to the corner, right? When I get to the corner, it's wide enough. Then, it's probably a little too wide. Then, I can begin to construct my circle. Sorry if I'm having a little trouble with this. It's never as pretty as I would like, but okay. We've got it. Next it says shade the space outside the triangle. So to shade the space outside the triangle means all of this business. Everybody got that? All right. Now, we're done with all the instructions. Now the area. Well, the area of the triangle should be easy because, after all, what's the equilateral triangle area formula?
S over 2 squared. That.
So what's S here?
12.
12, right? It's 12 inches. What's 12 divided by 2?
6.
6. What's 6 squared?
36.
36. So it's going to be 36 square root of 3
Units. Oh no.
inches squared. Because, of course, I did inches. Okay. Here's the hard part. Can anyone figure out what the radius of this triangle is? Sorry, circle. Radius of the circle.
12.
No.
It would be nice if it was.
It's not.
And it would be nice if it was 6.
3.
Is it 6?
No. I doubt it.
Maybe.
Can't you use the side of the side of the
Let's sort this out here. How long is this?
12.
12?
12. we want to know this, right? Does everybody get that? So how long is this?
6.
6. Does everybody see this one here?
Yes.
What's the measure of this angle here?
60.
60. So what's the measure of this angle here?
30.
30. What's the measure of this angle here?
30.
No. This one's 90, isn't it? So what's this one? 60. Okay. So if this is 6 right here, is this also going to be 6?
Yeah.
Can't be. It's longer. It's longer than this. Okay? But I want you to notice something here. What are the angles in a right triangle? 60, 60, 60, right? So is this not half of a right triangle right here? So if this is 6, then this is x, and this is x because it's equilateral. So this is half of x. Right here. Have I lost you yet? Tell the truth.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys see that this is half of an equilateral triangle?
Yes.
Yeah. So if I want to know what this distance is, well, this would be x, right? And this would be 6. And this has to be x too, because it's equilateral. So this is half of x. You guys get that or not? Yeah? All right. So what we've got here is this triangle, which is going to work like this. X over 2 squared plus 6 squared equals x squared. This is going to help us find x. You guys understand what I did there? So what I get is x squared over 4 plus 36 equals x squared. Okay? So now I have to subtract x squared over 4. So again, it's 36 equals 3/4 of x squared. You guys remember how to divide by a fraction? Yeah, divide by that. So it's like you multiply by 4 and divide by 3. What's 36 divided by 3?
12.
12. What's 12 times 4?
48.
48. So x squared equals 48. So the last thing we've got to do here is x squared equals 48. So we take the square root, we get the square root of 16 and the square root of 3. Remember, every time we deal with equilateral triangles, we're always going to have the square root of 3. What's the square root of 16?
4.
4. So it's 4 square root of 3. That's this. That was a long walk, wasn't it? Okay, now what is that distance? That's the radius of the circle. So how do we find the area of the circle? What's the area formula for the circle?
Radius squared times pi.
Radius squared times pi. So we got this. We got 4 square root of 3 squared times pi. What's 4 squared, everybody?
16.
16. And what is the square root of 3 squared?
3.
It's the square root of 9, right, which is 3. So what's 16 times 3? 48 pi units squared. This is a circle. Okay. The perimeter of the triangle is really easy. It's just 12 plus 12 plus 12. What's that? 36. The circumference of the circle is 2 pi times the radius. So if the radius was 4 square root of 3, what's 2 times 4 square root of 3? 8 square root of 3. So it's just 8 square root of 3 pi. Pi units. Yeah, circumference is always in that. And then last, the shaded area. What's bigger, the circle or the triangle?
Triangle. Circle, circle.
Circle. So the shaded area will just be circle minus triangle. So that would be 48 pi minus 36 square root of 3 in parentheses units squared. All right. Thank you. Remember to rewind. That's a tough one. That's probably tougher than any of the level 4s I'll give you.